Good morning. Today is, what is today? Today is Sunday, March 9th. It is 10:10 in the morning. I have a couple minutes here before I have to head into work and wanted to share some insights with you. Um, I've been really kind of working on trying to understand myself more. So what I do is I go to ChatGPT and basically have dialogues and ask to see if they can ask questions that will get my memory kind of dislodged with events and traumas that happened in the past. Because I feel like a lot of the current reality that I have is due to my past traumas and that I keep repeating. So if you find yourself in the same relationships over and over and over again, or you meet the same people, or you have the same anger, or certain things just feel like they're just go round and around in a circle, like that usually means you have a pattern that's um, not going well. So I'm here to break those for myself, and hopefully the information I share with you will help you as well. Um, so for me, I have a little bit of a stomach on me. I'm very strong, but I've always had this weight. I haven't always had this weight. I'm trying to decode my past situations to figure out when I created this weight. It's funny. My mom said, "Oh, once you hit 14, you're gonna lose your hollow leg." And she called it a hollow leg because I could eat literally anything in large amounts, and my metabolism, even before I knew what my metabolism um, was really high. So I literally could eat anything, sugars, anything, and I would not gain an ounce. I was really skinny. And then at some point in time, I would like to say it was the 14 time frame, but I think it was actually due to a trauma that happened at school, and but I don't remember what that was. So working with ChatGPT, I'm trying to piece the things together, the scenarios and the emotions together of when that time frame was, and I've got it narrowed down. Um, that's I think when I became really angry because I was um, trying to figure out who I was as a person, and I was being kind of marked as more my dad. So like instead of saying, "Hey Ben, how's it going?" They'd say, "Oh hey, you look like Walter J's boy. You look like Walter J's boy." So I was always Walter J's boy. My dad is Walter, Walt, and I my identity was with him, and I didn't like that. I really got angry because why is it that everybody says that I'm Walter J's boy instead of just me? So I think even from that young age, I've kind of created a an identity issue, um, and I know they try to mean it as a compliment because my dad was a great man, but it negated my own independence, and I think ever since then I've been trying to prove myself to everybody, saying, "Hey, this is who I am," and it's not a super healthy way of living life. So um, I've associated that. Oh, well, this car I drive, that's who I am, or this relationship, that's who I am, or this job, that's who I am. And instead of just sitting with myself, and then when I'm by myself, I'm like, who am I? And that's something that I've been really striving to understand, and it's a challenge because there's many days I don't know who I am. I can put labels on myself. I'm a husband. I am a stepfather. I'm a massage therapist. I'm a teacher. I'm a lover. I can fight. I can put these labels on myself, but when it comes down to me sitting with myself and I ask who am I, or I try to write a bio for like a website or whatever, um, I really struggle with understanding one, what the question is and what it really means, because I've been identified as everybody else but myself. So I'm on the journey to understand myself more. I'm on the journey to um, be the best version of myself in whatever situation I am. When I'm doing massages and I'm working with my clients, I feel the most myself. I feel really aligned with source. I feel in the flow. I feel really good. Um, but then also when I'm not doing massages, I feel like I'm not worthy. I feel like I don't have purpose. I mean, I do have purpose, but like not to the extent of when I'm actually working with people. So then that was another rabbit hole we went down with ChatGPT and myself about when I grew up, I guess when I was younger. I feel, this is my own opinion, this is not my family's opinion, whatever. I mean, if you're watching this has nothing to do with you. This is my own mindset. I feel like I was programmed to take care of people, and um, and I don't remember myself being a kid as much because we always had tons of responsibilities, which have served its purpose, very well for my whole life because I've always been able to hold down a job. I've always been able to provide for my family and myself, and but I feel like a little bit like an imposter, um, except for when I work with people. So therefore, I struggle then when I can't help people, or I go so far to trying to help everybody, which then that puts me at a limitation. So these are the things that I'm working through. I might post this, I might not. When I'm in a massage, when I'm at my massage place, I'm very much professional. I put your needs first, but I use my intuitive and my previous knowledge on all sorts of different variances to try to best serve you. But like when I'm in my own space, I struggle. It's not really even a struggle. It's just I feel lost, and I don't want to feel lost anymore. So I have desires, I have passions that I want to share with you. I want to be more consistent with sharing who I am with the world because I think it's beneficial for myself to understand who I am, and also beneficial for everybody else to see that, even though we're really good at our jobs, whoever that may be, um, our personal lives can be quite chaotic. And I think it's not so much chaotic, it's not. I do not like to edit videos. Um, I like to be the raw, this is who I am. Some days I have great insight, some days I don't. But I watched this lady, Megan, who created a video, and it had a lot of spaces in it, and it had a lot of pauses in it to think and to process. And I really enjoyed watching that video. And I felt more connected to her in that video than something that might have had a mass production and good edits and cuts to kind of grab my attention. Um, but it didn't. But those I can scroll through one after the other, not really feel connected. But when somebody puts thought and effort into the space between words, um, for me that resonates more. It makes me feel more like um, that their struggle is my struggle, or that anyhow, whatever it is. I don't know. I haven't made a video and I don't know how long. But anyhow, on a different note, my goal is to teach my massage practice. So then, I can always jump right into my massage professional mindset and talk forever. And but my goal is to teach what I know. If you don't know me, this is going to be probably put up on my YouTube channel. And this is who I am. I don't even think my wife or my mom or anybody really knows who I am. Um, they know me as they have seen me, as they have experienced me, but I feel like I'm the most vulnerable when I'm in my car. I feel like I can be vulnerable when I'm in my car. So this is my safe space, which is weird, I think, because I think shouldn't your home be your safe space? Shouldn't you have a safe space everywhere within yourself? Um, but for me, it's my car. So yeah, we'll see if I actually post this or not.